what's up? It's Gleekon, and here we are again. We're going to be taking our eponymous hero on the weekly things first, so stay a while and listen as we kick off another week in our exploration of all things World of Warcraft. So, first things first, let's see if we can get another raptor baby tooth for our little baby raptor. And then we are going to do our weekly attempt at Molten Core. As my gut, the feeling sinks in my stomach, as hope seems lost. There's just so many. Alright, what is it today? Gorishi Grubs. This is the Gorishi Hive. Pretty sure that's Ugoro Traitor. Silithid Meat. Yep. So, we've done this one before. 10 is not that bad, all things considered. So there's, I'd say the one where you collect the eggs, that's probably the easiest one now that we've done this a few times. There's one where you have to get, I think it's 10 or 12 eggs, but that's the only one that you can get without killing. Then there is the Searing Rock, which requires 5 Searing Rock feathers from said Searing Rocks. And there's one. That was not too bad because it typically has about a 100%, I mean about a 50% drop rate, so you could argue that there's a pretty solid chance. You definitely will probably get it within about 10. That's what we're going to get with these guys right here. But there's a chance that you get it less. I don't think I've had to have more than 10. And then this one. So this is right around that par, because I guess the Rock Feather, you could also have the Uncertainty, so you could have more than that too. And then the dinosaur one's the worst, because that's a mandatory 15. Okay, we have 3 out of the 10 that we need. Not too shabby. Then we're going to hearth, just because we have to turn Chromie time off. And then after hearthing, we are going to Boots of Booty Bay ourselves to go to Molten Core for our weekly Molten Core run. Pretty good so far, I think, now that I'm kind of getting into a vibe with this character. Pretty good. I've had luckily some, I don't know if it's luckily, I guess. I've had some short records this week, due to just how things went. I finished, well, we had Classic where we got ourselves set up to do a Deatholme run next week on Monday. But we kind of pushed as far as we could go on the Paladin questline. Cost a lot of money. I spent probably close to 500 gold plus. I spent, yeah, on 4 arcane crystals, I probably spent close to 500 gold, plus I had to spend $150 on one of the quests, and we're not even done. Where are we at? 7. So it's a pretty rough start. I think we have 1 or 2 more. 1 or 2 more times that we're gonna have to turn in 150 gold. I've been playing through Demon Soul again lately. I've decided to try a build that I haven't done before, which is a Blue Blood Sword build. It's kind of like playing the game on hard mode. 1 more. Which is why I haven't purposely done it, because it's a build that doesn't really take off until you're almost done with the game. So it's like a a New Game Plus though, but I usually never play New Game Plus on Souls games, but I decided that I'm going to this time. Alright, now we can go ahead and summon the baby. I did not record yesterday's thing because I did a Final Fantasy video yesterday, and we have done all of these on camera already, so I was like, it's not going to be the end of the world if you guys don't get one of them. It was, I think it was a rock feather. So we've already done that one a couple times on here. Yeah, now let's see, is this worth XP? No, you don't get XP when you do that. We are up to what, how much? 9 of 20, so tomorrow we'll be halfway done.
Have many wares.
Let's sell all these. That's pretty good. Let's get rid of those too. Clear things out.
Many farewell.
And hearth it. Yeah, so after this little things we're gonna try to finish Ghostlands on our Blood Elf character, and then we're gonna have to restart Eversong Woods and Ghostlands with Leekon here, because you have to complete it. There's this particular quest at the end that requires you to not be a Blood Elf, and there is one also that requires you to be a Blood Elf. So there's no way, if you want to be a completionist, you have to go through the Blood Elf story twice. What should we do here? I think Boots of Booty Bay are probably our best bet. Take us down to Booty Bay. Yeah, but this is pretty good right now. Only thing we have to do for our weekly jaunts is this whole bad boy right here. Molten Core. Everything else is pretty set. We are still doing a full run. I can actually check my reputation. Place that back. Hydraxian Waterlords might as well. We're at 11,000 of 21,000 for reputation for them. I've never gotten them exalted. But 10,000 more, you get about... Let's see, what do you get on Molten Core? There's 8 bosses? 10? 10 bosses. And each one's worth 100, except for the last 3. Give you an extra total of 200. So I think it's 1,200 total reputation you can get each week. And we need, the 49 is nothing. So we need 10,000. So if that's the case, in 5 weeks we'll be at 6,000. But we will not hit another 5 weeks. So it would take us 9 more weeks to get to Exalted. 9 more weeks of runs, but that's including this week. So 8 weeks after this week. Hopefully we don't have to do it. Hopefully we can just come back and finish that with another character, because if we had to do this for 9 more weeks, 8 more weeks, 9 weeks, that would be sad. But for 8 weeks we will be doing a full run every week. And then after that we'll just be running in to get Gar. We're also running to try to get, I think I need 3 more Blood of the Mountain, and I need 2 more Sulfuron ingots. So to build the things needed for Sulfuron. I can't, I was just saying, can I not turn the wrong way? No, I did turn the wrong way. And here we go to Molten Core. Hello, my friend.
Will fall.
Yes, Molten Core. Instance lock. Weekly attempt. Off we go. These mobs do not give you treasure anymore. The only thing we do while we're here... Yeah, and then once we... Like, things will slowly clear out bit by bit. Once we get 10 Blood of the Mountain, I don't need to go for those anymore. As it stands right now, I just have to... We need to kill the bosses, and we need to kill the mountain guys, destroyers, and we need to kill... We need to get the ore. Fire cores, tons of those. We got tons of the molten core stuff. For dark iron ore. We will have to get ourselves maxed out at some point in time. Because we'll need enchanted elementium bars. Not a big deal. That ain't a big deal no more. Come on, you little imps. Flame imps. Oh, we looted a fell heart belt from that guy. Cool. And, oh. He was not okay with me killing his imps. Oh, a second one came. I guess that there's really a lot of ore today. That guy did not even aggro me, even though I walked right on top of him. Alright, so far, we have not gained anything, but we usually don't. The drop rate of the Blood of the Mountain from those is very, very small. Alright, here we'll finally start getting our reputation for the week. Lucifron. What did he give us? Nothing that we haven't already had. So a heavy dark iron ring, well that's just not a transmog. 38. A 38 ring that is a tank ring. Whoa. Arcanist boots. Cloth. So what's going on with the UI? Pretty much always is. Yeah, Master's Bracers of the Quick Blade. Not as good as what I have. And then, so that's 200 rep we just gained. Talisman of Ephemeral Power Trinket. For casters, Sabatons, Lawbringers. That Lawbringer set is cool. Lawbringer leg plates. I do need to run Molten Core a few times on Gleekon. That would be something I would do for fun. Molten Core runs. Alrighty, so that set, that first wing is done. The little side Magmadar cavern. These guys right here are our other buddies that can give us the thing we need. Destroyers. A very small chance, less than, I think it's less than 0.1%. He gave me nothing. Okay, so but that the other part of it is there's just not a lot of these guys. Molten destroyers. Yeah, we've killed 2 so far. Oh, I missed a. Or. Yeah, the giants can't give it to you. That's another thing that's annoying. Just the destroyers. Alright, here's our third boss, Gehennis. These salamander flamewalker dudes, which do make their resurgence. Lawbringer gauntlets. Night Slayer gloves. Unfortunately, the gear cap's pretty low. Okay. There's another fat no. This is the best haul. I think this might be... Okay, we gained a High Counselor's Mantle Fire Flash. I don't think there's much other spots where you can get. Alright. Couple destroyers on that side. Once you get out of here, I think that's about it for the destroyers. I don't think there's any other. Alright, here's our guy for the week. Oh, please. Please, please, please. Alright, this is going to determine... Nope. Another week of torment. Gain the Cenarian Helm. The Gut Gore Ripper Dagger. Alright, so that sucked. No bindings needed, or no bindings gained, I mean. Gar. Okay, we now have the second wing done, which was that sort of Magmadar Cavern style wing. Okay. Now the third one is Baron Geddon's little area over here. There's a Shazra. Nothing special there. Here comes the old man himself. Baron Geddon. That wing. Already done. Pretty easy one. As the brain breaketh, we do it over and over and over again. Alright, so now our real draws, other than the reputation, are... Can we get... Probably not, but can we get a Blood of the Mountain? From the ore, because there's no destroyers left. And can we get a Sulfuron Ingot? Now those I am a little bit less worried about. Like if we ended up having to leave without ever doing those, it's not the end of the world because you can buy them. I'm sure we can find a couple since we don't need all of them. We just need a couple. How much total XP? We need 4,700. So 47 more ore nodes. Well, we'll level up tomorrow when we go kill our baby dinos. Actually, we might level up today because she's going to maybe start the other patch today. Part of... Alright, so we gained Pauldrons of Might. Mana Storm Leggings. And that should be more or less our last regular. This wing, it's kind of like you got the side wing, the Magmadar Cavern. And you have the first passage that leads to Gar. Then you have the second one, which is Baron Geddon's little area. And then you have this sort of a trifecta. Basically have an odd man out. Yeah, you have this trifecta of 3 dudes, but I mean, you could. As your right, what? Idiot, idiot. All right, so here is our chance at the Sulfuron Ingot of the 2 we need to make Sulfuron the hammer. Just to have it as a transmog. Obviously, it's not useful anymore. Plus, he's worth 150. Okay, we did not gain a sulfurine ingot this time. No, it's like, you could just feel it in your gut sometimes when you're playing. Like, I just started today and I was just not feeling it. Like, not feeling any good energy coming from the universe. Alright, 2 to go. And I thought, maybe I just am tired. I have been having a weird sleep schedule lately, since I've been not on a work schedule, but I will be back to work in office next week, so enjoy it while it lasts. But what has been basically, I've been staying up very late because my natural inclination is to be something of a night owl, but my dogs wake up at the same time regardless. So I've still been waking up at 7 o'clock or whatever every day, regardless if I stay up till 12, 1, 2, 3. Doesn't matter.
You will soon regret the recklessness.
Alright, so that dude gave me a hyperthermically insulated lava dredger.
Should you seek an audience with him,
plus, how much rep does he give?
Forfeit. Nevertheless,
None.
Seek out his lair if you dare.
Oh, you don't gain rep from killing him? That's the first time I ever realized you do not gain reputation from killing him. Well, crap. Because I guess you don't technically kill him. Alright, well then that brings us down on what our whole reputation thing is. Because I was expecting 150 out of him. That is a lie. So we're at basically 1900, but the 1 rep. So I think you get 200 from Ragnaros, so it's 1100. Jeez. So that's 100 less every week than I thought we were getting. My wife tried to kill me this morning. I went into the... She I guess, turned over her conditioner or something to, you know, make it easier to pour because it's near the end of the bottle. And she said she did it a couple days ago, but it must have slowly been oozing out, and I didn't notice it yesterday when I was in the shower. When I took the shower this morning, like, I stepped right into the shower and the floor had just gotten wet, you know, because I turned the water on before I stepped into the shower. I'm not going to step into an ice cold shower like a serial killer. And immediately did like a big groin pulling split. Like if I was maybe 10 to 20 years older, the show might have been canceled while I streamed from the hospital. Instead, all I did was just tickle the old ticker. Alrighty, so World Cup's been going on. That's been fun to watch. United States got knocked out, which is, I mean, as a United States citizen, that's what I was rooting for, but they deservedly got knocked out after the essentially cheating. While I did feel that it was a ticky-tack penalty, a ticky-tack red card to get our star player out, that is what it is, and that's the name of the game. And to have the leader of your country basically call in a favor and change the rules, that's not cool. I would not want to do that. Like, if I was a coach myself, I mean, what can you do then? You're not going to not play the player, but you basically you went from being a cool story that has been fun to watch to like where you could be the hero of your own tale to being a villain. Nobody wants that. So they whooped our butts. Belgium whooped U.S. butts, and it was appropriate. I wasn't even bummed. Even when you watch, like, just watching it, the spirit that the team played with, you could just tell, like, the group of young kids out there, for the most part, some of them were not, but, I mean, first of all, there was some just bad play. Terrible goalkeeping. The defense played extremely poorly. It just wasn't. I don't know what you do. I don't know how you,
I can't attack that.
as a country, how you
Can't attack that target.
try
I can't
and
attack that.
get your, like, what's the solution there, you know?
Now you shall see it firsthand.
I mean, countries have twig of the world tree, pretty cool. Countries have been trying to figure that out for a lot longer than the U.S. has. Like Plates of the Ten Storms, Dragon Blood Cape. Alright, I think we can't. Yeah, we got 11 minutes, so I'm just going to log out on this for now. Let it ride. Yeah, I think, you know, one of the problems is that the United States takes its top athlete. You know, we have a lot of national sports that are really highly watched in the United States. Obviously, the NFL being... Now, NFL-style players, for the most part, are not going to play. Alright, we're going to switch down over to Glee Hab. But the NFL takes some, you know, your wide receiver types, things like that. Players that... the actual kickers. Okay, so we're going to look at our quest list. Stopped with that spinal dust back and forth. Alright, so what do we got here? We have the Sanctum of the Sun. We have to deliver the plans to Antelis. I guess let's go there first. We are level 21. You also have the NBA. There's some particularly tall players on some of these defenses. Or keepers. So you just, you know, you have those two sports are our two national heartthrobs. So I think that's part of the story. You also just can't bake in that passion. You might have some kids that like soccer and that play from the time they're young and like that are really into it. You know, I'm a long-time soccer coach. My kids played soccer, but there's no real comparing that to when it's the national pastime. Just can't. I will come back here in a second, but I want to find out where are these other ones. How do I get up to Antelis? I want to do this, deliver the plans to Antelis. And that have been doing it, you know, playing soccer like that for a long time. You know, hundreds of, I don't know about hundreds, I can't remember the actual history, but it's been over 100 years, that for sure. I think 1800s maybe. All the plans gathered from Shalindris Isle rolled up together. Oh, thank goodness for you.
Anu Belore Delana.
It was just horrible. Night elves, they conjured their moon crystal here for some nefarious plot. Oh, there it is right there. But I snuck away and gathered a larger group of our scouts and casters from the nearby Sanctum of the Sun. We killed most of them, and the rest of the group is hunting down the remnants. I'm glad that you're here now. I was only left a couple of scouts for protection. It's not safe out here. Give me a moment and I'll read through these plans to see what the Night Elves are up to.
The reckoning is at hand.
Look out! The elves might be back. Okay, deactivate. Oh, they are going to be back. Okay. Thank you very much. I don't know what I would have done if you weren't here.
We will persevere.
Alright, deactivate An'owyn. Double check that to make sure it's there. Yep, it is a real one. Deactivate An'owyn. Deactivate An'owyn. I really like the Mexico team too, so I was bummed that they got knocked out. Their moon crystals are scrying devices. They're going to spy on us. I know that Andorov can't provide enough power for that, but An'owyn directly to the south most definitely can. From the plans, I now have a basic knowledge of how these moon crystals work. Enough to shut them down. They're keyed so that they can be turned off. You must get to An'owyn, retrieve the controlling orb from one of the Night Elves, and then use it on the moon crystal to stop them from enacting their plan. Hurry,
We will have justice.
Alright, so weird. I guess I will stop here at the Sanctum of the Sun. Pick this up too, just check it out. Yeah, and I guess we will run, we'll look about running Zul'Aman. I mean, it's a heroic dungeon. We could definitely just do it anyway. Just turn Chromie Time off for her. And check it out. Zul'Aman, why not? Alright, so
Our enemies will fall.
I think we're gonna get some quests here. We do have a decent hub of quests to go. We've been here before.
State your business.
Darren has sent you. Very well. I suppose we can use your aid in fighting Dar'Khan's forces. What does that sound? I don't meet the requirements for that quest?
Remember the sun well.
Farewell.
What quest? Weird.
Anaria Shola.
Magisters and Farstriders may not see eye to eye all the time, Lehab. Actually, let's make sure the Farstrider Enclave is part of our thing. Yep. We need to go to 57, I think, so we need about 11 more. What's it? The Farstrider Enclave. Weird that it said we don't meet the requirements. When it comes to Dar'Khan, however, we are all in agreement that a way must be found to defeat him and his legions. Ranger Vinna at the Farstrider Enclave northeast of here has come across important information regarding our enemy. Speak to her and see if you can
Remember the sun well.
Up there? Okay, I guess I'm gonna go down there first. What the hexies? I feel like we have already been up there and done that whole zone. Kind of weird. Kind of weird. Okay, so we have a war on two fronts right now. Oh, I guess, so front number one is we're fighting the Night Elves that for whatever reason are here. Front number two, there's the serious issue of Dar'Khan, the turd. How do I deactivate this moon crystal? Because these guys, ooh, I want that. These guys are lit up. Like this is a thing. Gotta get used to this. Do want that ore over there. Don't want that spider. Alright, yeah, and I think we're going to end up having to do, like, almost all the quests. I don't know which ones tie into which area, but I'm going to try to do it, like, more organically because we should be able to do breadcrumbs after this going forward. Alright, but Ghostlands has been fine. We haven't hit a single quest right now that Ghostlands is a part of. You use that spell when you don't have a target on anyone. You will end up just healing yourself. Which sucks if you don't... Well, they incapacitated me. So it makes me feel like since all these guys are lit up, that maybe there's like a item, like a key or something you need from them. Although I don't see one. It has been pretty fun to just come into a zone and quest though. I think this is the first time since we started retail that we can just quest. I like it a lot. I mean, there's the crystal. Maybe it won't drop until I... whatever, it's going to be a key or something. Until I... Oh, nice. I leveled up. Level 22. It's always fun. New point. There you go, we got a controlling orb, so they're really what must have been. This guy's gonna come fight me. I know it. Duh! Why would you incapacitate me, you little turd? Alright, so we need Holy. Not Holy Priest. Holy Paladin talents. Mythic. Alright, so we have recently picked up the Guided Prayer. That was my get out of jail free. Divine Steed, of course, we got that for free. Love it. We are skipping Light's Countenance, which would have given me a cooldown on Blinding Light reduced, which I don't, that's a less cool one. We want Greater Judgment. It prevents, oh, so when I hit someone, it's like a defensive thing. That's cool. Deactivating the Night Elf Moon Crystal. So now when I hit him with the Judgment, they won't do damage for a little bit of time. I like it. Alright, we're going to go to the Farstrider Enclave first, and then on the way back, hit up that Sanctum of the Sun here. Then we are level 22 on our journey. Remember, if we can get to be around level 35, that means you're golden in terms of being able to solo content, so we already could fly if we weren't here. We'll spend some time when we go to... Oh, there's ore right there. Don't do it. Yeah. I knew you weren't gonna do it. You cowardly lion. Thanks. Yeah, this is kind of weird, though. We're definitely in a weird spot with... I do miss all of the different auras you got to have as a paladin. I think it being reduced to those 3 now. Not as much of a fan. I am happy to not have to do the blessings and things like that, but why not let them be permanent? They're just less buffing. Oh, we have to go up high. Yep, way over there. What's up, buddy?
Baladash Malinore.
Kaendris sent you. I might have a task for you, Paladin.
Our enemies will fall.
The Traitor's Shadow. Okay, let's double check the Traitor's Shadow. We have the Traitor's Destruction. The Traitor's Shadow. Good. The Traitor's Shadow. Dar'Khan is believed to have returned from the dead to rule over the armies of the Scourge in the Ghostlands. Dar'Khan aligned himself with the Scourge long ago, yet he was once a living, breathing elf. Much of his time was spent inside Dawnstar's spire northeast of here. He hid there for many nights, scheming against his own. Search the tower for more information, Gleehab. Perhaps he had a journal or kept notes. One never knows what useful information might present itself. Okay. We are going there to do those things. So we have to come back up to this old tower. So yeah, as far as the 8 teams left, I really have been enjoying the Morocco team. I think they have a fun offensive playstyle that's been surprising. France is just a powerhouse team, and who wants to root for the clear heavy favorites? They do play very well. They have a really good offensive style. But I'm not French, so I have no skin in that game, and it'd be nice to see some sort of underdog win. However, I don't have anything against the French team. I don't particularly like Spain's playstyle. So Spain I'm kind of ambivalent toward. I think the Swiss team is just had a good draw based on what came through. Like,
I can't carry any more of those.
really? Oh, you can only have one. Interesting. So, yeah, I don't think the Swiss team is going to be making it very far. I would imagine they'll get knocked down immediately in this next match. Argentina's team, and in the beginning I did like the way they were playing, but I feel like they have been a little, I don't know, there's something sort of insufferable about the way that they are playing and acting right now. I'm generally, I generally like Messi. It's very fun to watch. But yeah, I'm not rooting for them. Especially after the Egypt upset. I thought that was really fun. I thought it would have been cool. Not upset, but I mean... What the heck? Where am I just never gonna get out of here? Uh-oh. Okay, so there's just like infinity guys. Maybe this is like this horror thing they're talking about. Maybe I need to be getting in on that. I'm not sure. Yeah, when it's 2, I'm doing okay, but the constant stun, they're annoying. Okay. Belgium is... I have nothing against Belgium, even after they spanked us. I just don't particularly think they played great before now. I mean, when they had a fire lit under their butt to stop the U.S., then they played quite well. I mean, compared to the U.S. Come on. But I would be shocked if Belgium won the World Cup. England is, you know, I have nothing against the England team either. They're fun to root for, kind of, but like it wouldn't. I'm agnostic toward them. After browsing through the first few pages of this old book, you come to the conclusion that it once belonged to the one known as Dar'Khan. What are we on? We are revered with Tranquillian and halfway through that, by the way. As you skim through the pages, this is called Hints of the Past. Let's double check that it's really there. Yep. Hints of the Past. Cool. As you skim through the pages in the journal, you are overcome by an unnerving sense of being watched. The contents are unsettling. Dar'Khan's soul was one filled with hatred and contempt for his own people. The extent of his machinations and plots are all documented in great detail. Perhaps there's something here that Vinna will find useful. Okay, so now we go back there. Yeah, so what did I say? We've got Morocco, Belgium, Switzerland, France, England, Spain, Argentina. Oh, Norway. I like the Norway team. Fun. They have a good offense. They're cool. I'd say I'm pro. Their lead goal scorer guy, who is pretty good. He does strike me as a complete and utter douche, and he is hideously ugly, but but he's a fantastic player. It's fun. He's very fun to watch. And sometimes it's kind of fun to see just this, like, you know, I'm not the one playing there. It's kind of fun to watch like an arrogant dude. Hey, Dar'Khan's journal. I don't think we can read it. No. Tell me, Gleehab, what did you find out?
The eternal sun guides us.
This information is very valuable, Gleehab. We all knew about Dar'Khan's plans to steal the power of the Sunwell for the Scourge. Much of the information found here is completely new to us. Magister Kaendris at the Sanctum of the Sun will want to look at this.
We will persevere.
Okay, so report to Magister Kaendris. Making sure that's real, I would assume. Yep. Report to Magister Kaendris. Cool. The Magisters at the Sanctum of the Sun have made great progress in analyzing the Scourge's weaknesses with the aid of the Forsaken. Magister Kaendris will know what to do with this information. You'll find the Sanctum of the Sun southwest of here. You must hurry, Gleehab. Dar'Khan is a cunning enemy and watches our every move. So maybe this is like what we didn't have done? Maybe I failed because I didn't have that mission completed yet, but we're going to go turn in this thing first. We're kind of working to this side plot where we're fighting the Night Elves. Kind of working that in addition to getting close to working on the 49. So we have 8 quests after, not counting these 2. There are 8 other quests still to discover, I believe. And some of those are like the culmination, turning them in. Plus, there's the ones that count as being Silver Moon or Undercity or Orgrimmar.
Victory lies ahead.
That's a relief, Paladin. I can assure you that if you hadn't deactivated those scrying orbs, we would be in a more tenuous position than the one we're already in. The thing, surrounded by enemies and one of them able to spy upon our every move. But now we don't need to worry about that thanks to you. Here, take this. I want you to be rewarded for your efforts, and I just happen to have a few things here that I no longer have any use for, because my friends are dead. Thank you again, Gleehab. Alright, so that is that, and that's Tranquillian being stoked with us, plus we gain new armor, which I will take. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give me that. Give it to me! Okay. That quest is, that little mini chain is dead, and now we are continuing the Dar'Khan chain proper. I'm guessing there's going to be some major questing here. We're going to have to look and see. I would imagine there's still, like I said, there's 8 quests left to go. You know, one of them is going to be to... Yeah, I'm not sure. We're getting close.
Our enemies will
You
fall.
wish to speak to me?
Anaria Shola.
This book, it can't be. It's Dar'Khan's very own handwriting. There must be information here that will reveal a weakness in our opponent. You've done well in coming to us, Gleehab. Farstriders have shown great wisdom in leaving this matter in our hands. His armor should help you further your cause.
Victory lies ahead.
Yes, it did. It will help me. I need new pants. Actually, pants is... Well, it is a slight upgrade on my pants, but it's really one of the least things I need. Alright, the Twin Ziggurats. I believe I saw that one there. Yep, we're getting to the heart of the matter. 7 more quests now. The Twin Ziggurats. According to this journal, Dar'Khan promised the Scourge 2 powerful elven artifacts. The Stone of Light and the Stone of Flame. Down here they're saying in the chat, why doesn't Kaendris move against Dar'Khan yet? What is it we're waiting for? He's got his reasons, Adonis. He thinks the Farstriders have uncovered something. The Stone of Light and the Stone of Flame. These were imbued with the magical energies of the Sunwell and attuned to have warding powers against the Scourge. The crystals were to be transported to where the Howling Ziggurat and the Bleeding Ziggurat now stand, in the middle of the Dead Scar. They're still held there. We need to recover them. Their power will be gratefully useful in our struggle against the enemy. Greatly useful, not gratefully useful. English is hard. Actually, it isn't ridiculous. I was reading this article this morning that was like... It was talking about... As an American, completely unqualified to comment on the World Cup, here are some rules in soccer that we needed to change, and they were talking about how the NHL decided they wanted more scoring to occur in hockey, so they decreased the size of the pads for the keepers, which will lead to more goal scoring, but also will lead to more hurt keepers. So they were saying we should just make the goals bigger if you want more goals in soccer. So I thought it was funny, but then they were talking about, in order to defend themselves, they were talking about the ridiculous tendency of people, English speakers, I don't know, to like slavishly adhere to rules that are stupid. And they used the spelling in the English language as a prime example. They're like, you know, there are many other languages, German, whatever, that's very phonetic, that children struggle a lot less learning how to read. I would have to see some data on that. Because of their... Because the it sounds... The letters are spelt the way they sound. Okay. How long have we been kidding? Oh, that was accident. I did not want to do that. I guess I'm fighting that guy too. That was a total accident about using my lay on hands, but hey. At least it got used. It doesn't have any buffs to it or anything, so it's just one more heal in my army of heals. Okay, so this was one of the 2 we needed. This is the Stone of Flame. Nothing special about it. We skipped out on all the gargoyle fighting to get here. Because I'm cool, that's why. And now I'm gonna go get this ore, then go do the other ziggurat. You gotta be careful. This is where you're... I think this is where the big fatties spawn sometimes, the abominations. The bleeding ziggurat. He may follow me in here. We will find out. Alright, this time I'm going to use some more stuns because I think I have got myself in a crossfire situation here. And now I'm going to go back in here. all are. Yeah, I brought them up. At least they don't run. They are definitely cursing me over and over again. Yeah. How do you like that, you idiot dum-dums? You gained hunting gloves. Oh, and then I have this Journey to the Undercity quest, but that doesn't count. That is a quest. What did I say? A BFA quest? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look, they're both on their way. I had to abort mission there. Both of them coming at the same time. Ugh. Another ore has spawned in the Dead Scar, you say? Sure, I'll fight you. You're just an idiot. Did you say you prefer to be dead? I will help you with that. Yes. I'm no longer rested. There goes my rested XP. Nice while it lasted. Okay. What did I say? We need 7 more. Yep. 7 more quests. One of them will obviously be killing Dar'Khan, and one of them will be sending us to Silvermoon. So we know 2 of them. Are we going to get to fill in the gaps with 5 other quests? Maybe. I do not like this back and forth little... I mean, I know... This is what I don't like about the Burning Crusade, is it can get a little bit of back and forthy. Really bad about that. What buffs did I just turn off?
We will persevere.
Have you recovered the crystals yet?
Maladash, Malanor.
Rumors were true. The Stone of Light and the Stone of Flame do exist. We shall use their power to create weapons against Dar'Khan. Use them when the time is right, and the energies of the Sunwell trapped within these objects will vanquish him with the very power he sought to steal from us. Alright, I did gain a level. Let's look at the
farewell
talent points. We most recently learned Beacon of the Lightbringer, which that actually was pretty cool. We're now going to pick up the next one, Extrication. Word of Glory, which is that one, and Light of Dawn. That's the AoE one. Gain up to a 30% chance to crit based on the target's current health. So the lower health you are when I heal you, the greater chance I have with critting. Like it.
Baladash, Malanor.
Alright, the Traitor's Destruction. Oh, also, I think I just gained some gear. Yeah, a one-hand sword. First of all, it's better than what I have. Second of all, if I can use it to cause massive damage and silence him. So 1, I want the sword, but 2, it actually works pretty well. Oh, this is a 5-player quest. I'm going to solo this dude. And he gives me a Ret sword. The Traitor's Destruction. Well, you know that's on there. I seen that one. That's the top one. 6 more quests. The Traitor's Destruction. Everything we've done in the Ghostlands has been done with the goal of taking back what is rightfully ours. The Scourge have maintained their chokehold on the region for too long. The time has come for payback, Lehab. Thanks to your help and the help of our new allies, the Forsaken, vengeance will soon be ours. He who sought to steal the power of the Sunwell must die. Go to Deatholme, the Scourge stronghold south of the Dead Scar. Bring me Dar'Khan's head, and your deeds will go down in history.
Salama Ashala.
We're gonna try. We're sure gonna try, my dude. Where am I going to get the 6 other quests from? Oh, here's a couple. I love it.
The eternal sun guides
Captives
us.
at Deatholme. So she's giving us some extra. Yup. Captives at Deatholme. Ah yes, I possess a draught that will break most forms of alchemically induced stupor. Side effects include confusion, nausea, and in rare cases, temporary blindness. All much preferable to whatever the Scourge plans to do to those prisoners in Deatholme, if you ask me. Best of luck, brave paladin. You're going to need it. I need to get Apprentice Varnus, Apothecary Enith, and Ranger Vidoran.
Stay the course.
Okay, he has 2 quests. Dar'Khan thinks we'll roll over the Scourge without putting up a fight. We shall prove him wrong. So wait, where was I at? 52. So I'm at 5 quests. So this, I'll be down to just needing 3 quests after this.
The dark times will pass.
If you seek to aid our cause, there is no better place than to start here, and no better time to do it than now. War on Deatholme? Yep, that's a quest. War on Deatholme. By rebuilding the Sanctum of the Sun, we've raised a banner of defiance in front of our enemy's seat of power, Deatholme. Go forth and fight the hordes of undead that inhabit the vile Scourge Fortress. So kill 17 different dudes.
Farewell.
Dar'Khan's lieutenants. Check that one. Yep. 3 quests. Is Dar'Khan? Yeah, it's a capital. How the heck? I always struggle. Lieutenants. I struggle with the word lieutenants. The odious traitor Dar'Khan has risen to great power among the ranks of the Scourge. His lieutenants command vast armies of undead against our dwindling numbers. Massifet the Black, Jurian the Deceiver, Borgoth the Bloodletter, Midoran the Fallen. Learn these names well, for in the Ghostlands these Scourge leaders are second only to Dar'Khan himself. Slay them and their mindless armies will be thrown into disarray. Okay, what am I missing? I mean, we're going to complete these. First of all, we're just going to do that. That takes us down to the Eastern Platelands. Alright, Deatholme it is. Like, maybe there's a drop quest. We're missing 3, and I know at least one of them is a breadcrumb. The hero envoy thing. So we are in reality missing only 2 quests. It's a lot of work to do for me to go through the list when there's a chance 1 to 2 of these quests, like there's a chance there's a drop quest somewhere in there. We haven't been there. There's a chance that we find somebody in there that wants an escort out or something like that. There's a chance that there is like a choose your reward style quest at the end. So if 2 of those open up, then we're good. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna not fight anything extra. We'll fight only if we have to. Get off of that. I did get hit with a curse, which I can't heal. Alright, so we got a lot to do here, which is my favorite way to play. Deatholme. It's like a mini little lich place. Alright, first things first. I want to kill this whaler. Where's Bob Marley? He said we had a show to do tonight. Okay. I apologize for the dad humor. Psych, I don't apologize. We're supposed to be jamming. I actually love Bob Marley. One of my favorite musicians of all time. Okay. I don't know why there's a necromancer there. We're going into this thing. Might as well fight both of them. Stop your curses. I don't like that little stun cast thing they do. What does it do? Casting speed reduces. I guess it's not a big deal because all my stuff is like insta-cast for the most part. So I don't really need to heal that curse. Okay, we need to go in here for some reason. I don't know why. There is something in here we need. Oh, a quest. Oh no, that's not a quest. This is Jarlan the Deceiver. He's one of the lieutenants. And then that's one of the girls we need to save. One of the people. I can't actually tell if it's a boy or a girl. Well, I can cure magic effects. So. Alright, so this dude's cool. He's fun. Get off me, you bum. I mean, he is actually tougher than the other guys we've been fighting. Okay, we got him. Forsaken female is curled up on the floor, her face in a grimace. She does not appear capable of getting up on her own at the moment, and we will administer the restorative draught. Ah, the pain in my head is killing me. They must have sent you to rescue me. Took them long enough. Do you have any idea of the things they do to prisoners here? A bit ungrateful, aren't we? The way out is clear. Flee quickly. Thanks. I should never have left Silverpine Forest. Okay, so that's one lieutenant and one person freed. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna stay off my main mount. Inside here is Murdoran the Fallen. You can see him. And he's got a whaler. Kinda looks cool. Come here, Murdoran. He's another one of the lieutenants. It's 4 lieutenants. I'm more concerned about fighting my way in. He's just a skeleton. Actually. For those of you that want to see up close. Like a tanky sort of skeleton. And because of that, tank versus healer, that's a bad match. I got him, as they say. Alright, let's keep walking around. That's where Dar'Khan is. I don't want there. We gotta go over here, up that hill. Guess I'm gonna fight this whaler. She's like in my way, bro. Those little eye guys. She was about to give me the wailing dread. The old gods just keep sending out invites. They never say anything. There's a tin vein. Okay. Hello, you Nerubis Centurion. I'll fight one of you. I do need a bunch of them. Got him. Alright, here's a tin vein. We're going up here. There is another apprentice and another lieutenant at the top of this little hill. Okay, we have killed, of the 17, we've killed 7. Alright. We don't need these necromancers. I wish that she would come a little closer, step into my pod. Alright, so she's just a regular necromancer though, there's nothing special about her. Okay, so there is the Bloodletter, big old abomination. Hit me with a bleed. And he hit me with a head crack, reducing my stamina. Other than that, he seems to be basically a regular abomination, nothing special. Cool. And this is Apprentice Varanus. The Blood Elf lies limp on the table underneath that big guy. While he's still breathing, he appears to have been the victim of potent sedative toxins. We will administer the restorative draught. Varanus coughs violently as the restorative draught takes effect. Thank you for rescuing me. I must go back to Tranquillion at once. You're free to go now. The way out is safe. Thank you. I thought I was gonna die. I mean, probably if I didn't come. Alright. Probably not my smartest move. Okay, there is still a rescue down there. We have one more lieutenant and one more rescue. I feel like there's something with these necromancers that we still need to do. And it's just not happening. I mean, this is a pretty cool, if you think about it though, of all the like starting pair of zones, what do you get? Like, in Lochmodon, if you're a dwarf, you get what? The little dwarven city full of annoying and behind elites. Well, that counts as a curse. In Westfall, you get dead mines. Okay. Dead mines is cool. But it's also a dungeon. It's a different experience. Uh-oh. Hold them all. All attributes 2% reduction. I don't like that one. I hit with it again. Okay. So this is another. I think this is just a rescue, not a kill. Yeah. Blood Elf lies on the floor in some manner of induced torpor. The Blood Elf quickly regains consciousness as you pour the draught into his mouth. I owe you my life, Paladin. Without your help, I would have succumbed to the Scourge's painful torture. You're free to go now. The way out is safe. You have my thanks, Brumbro. Brumbro. Oh, okay, so there is one more lieutenant plus a potential elite, Dr. Witherlimb. Pretty cool. I don't think I can split the difference coming up. Maybe now that she's walking away, I can. Nope. I did the opposite. I I did the thing where instead you try to split the two, and instead you pull both. Classic. That thing that we complain about to the noobs and then do it ourselves. We're all just noobs inside. Okay. Let's see if I can get lucky and get Dr. Witherlim for a burst of XP. Crap. Oh man, what am I doing here? Oh man, there's Alphabet the Black. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, gotta focus on healing until I get these down some. Offense drops a little bit. Come on, guys. Okay, just dropping that one helped a little bit. Uh-oh. Okay. Didn't really have to use my stuns either. Okay. Now I'm able to alternate. There we go. Okay. Got Alphabet the Black. Massafet. This is pretty good. Paladins are pretty well built here. They can, even as they. I don't see that. The rare guy is not here. Dr. Witherlim. Unfortunately, no XP burst for us. Okay, so we have now killed 12 out of the 17. Go ahead and get her. She's one of the other ones we need. And now this is going to be where we really go for broke and try to beat Dar'Khan. It says it's a 5-person thing. Okay, we don't need any more of those. We now have 13. We just need 4 of the Nerubian Centurion dudes. So we'll be hunting those at the very end. I doubt that there's 4 chilling right here. Alright. The Tower of the Damned. We go to fight Dar'Khan. There's another one coming. Bummer. I am a little nervous. I wouldn't be fully surprised if I just couldn't pull it off, like if they truly want you, but I hope they don't do that, because what are you gonna do with, how are you gonna get, how am I even gonna get one person to help me out here in Ghostlands? It's not gonna happen. I don't even have my other account set up right now because it's in my son's room. Okay. So we are going to need to have that right there. Okay, Dar'Khan. Dang. Oh, we're gonna go right here. Stupid pet tricks. Stupid mobs with pets. Okay, I don't even want to use stuns right now because I'm trying to keep anything that has even a remotely long cooldown like set up. I'm gonna use whatever buffs I have. Do I even have any? Swim speed. Okay, I have that Spellbane infusion against the undead. In like for 30 seconds. What's the other thing? Oh, attack power by 7 against the undead. Lasts for how long? Can I have both on? Sure can. Good. Can I... Like, can I pull them out? That's what I want to do now. Get both of these guys out. I want to get his minions out. Which does look like I was able to pull at least one set. That's pretty good. Okay. And now we gotta pull them over here. Okay. Alright, looks like we were able to clear minions. Okay, so this thing says, use it on Dar'Khan to release the energy contained to deal 8,000 damage and silence him. Okay, how much life does he have? 100%. I don't know what that means. Channeling it. Okay, I don't know. Come on, bro. Drop a fear on me, bro? Actually, come on. I should pull you out here. So, I don't want your people to spawn. No! Oh, man, are you kidding me? That was actually the dumbest thing I could have done. Kidding me, bro. I also do not want him to he at? Saw him getting ready to cast Fear. Gotta save my stun, I guess, for when I'm about to see that. But at least now I see that even a Fear cast is not the end of the world. Okay, he's... Bro? So he's down to about... Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. I do not want to bring him too far out of his little kit. No! Gosh, come on. Oh, bro. Yeah, that was good. I just broke line of sight instead. I like it. 5%. Got him. Got your stupid head, Dar'Khan. Darn it. Fight your buddies now. Alright, we still have to go kill 4 Nerubian dudes. So that part's... Oh man, are you kidding me? Why? Alright, so maybe if I wasn't the healer, this would have been tougher. This seems extreme. Okay.
Inventory is full.
Let's sell some things then.
I have many lucky doos you like.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Your mom's house. I'm not gonna sell the sword yet in case they take this sword from me. I don't need that either. Those I'll keep. Actually, no, I don't care about them either. Oh, I sold my swim speed potion. That one I did want. Well,
Good fortune to our friends.
that's it for now. Alright, let's go get the other dudes. The Nerubian guys. 4 more. There are a bunch of them. The Borderlands. I'm gonna see if I can pick up a whole 4-pack right now and just fight 4 at once. Okay, just get it done. we got one. I don't enjoy the poisoning that they've hit me with. Okay. Got half of them there. Now things are starting to be much more smooth. We got 3. Got him. Oh yeah, let's get this ore while we're sitting right here too. It doesn't need tin. Okay. Now, there are 57 total Ghostlands quests, so we should be at line 58. We need 3 more quests because we're at 55. How do we get out of here? It's kind of not exactly square. Let's see. Getting through this process has got us to level 23, and actually by the time we turn these in, we'll probably be 24. So nearly level 25 from turning in all the quests, from completing and taking Dar'Khan's head. Dar'Khan, I thought, would look more undead. He just seemed like a blood elf to me. But I guess he's a blood elf back from the dead. How are we doing on time? Oh, we only have half an hour left. So actually, we might not get a chance to do very much of the Horde version of these quests. Thought we'd get a chance to start some of that today, but that whole finale there took a little longer than I thought. Just want to make sure before we head off, too, that we're not missing anything. We're going to find out how it goes here. Just double check. Alright, my dude. So let's go turn in these people at the top first.
Glory to the Sin
Thank you,
Dora.
Glehab. Without your help, those prisoners would have lost their minds and souls to the Scourge.
Remember the sun well.
The eternal sun guides us.
The Scourge has felt our wrath, Glehab. It won't be long before their cursed citadel lies in ruins.
Keep your wits about you.
Dar'Khan's armies fall. The Scourge cannot stand a chance against the combined might of the Sindarai and the Forsaken.
We will have justice.
I am now exalted. Tranquillian. I've also gained this really dope shield that got legendary. That's awesome. It looks good. So I am exalted with Tranquillian.
Anaria Shola.
Is it done then? Has Dar'Khan's head been destroyed?
Our enemies will
The day
fall.
you've dealt a deadly blow to the Scourge's grasp in the region, with the vile traitor gone, it shall not be long before we've reclaimed our lands and our greatness is restored once again.
Damn to all who oppose us.
Ooh, leveled up, my friend. Okay, my friends, Hero of the Sindarai is where we're at now, and we're going to have to do an audit, because I don't know what we're missing, but there you go, here's Hero of the Sindarai. Hero of the Sin. I should probably look at that. Dorai. 2 more. This is the beginning of a new chapter in the history of our race, Glehab. Our lands will be reclaimed and we shall cement our bond with Sylvanas and her allies. Take the traitor's head to Regent Lord Lothar our throne in Silver Moon City. He'll be eager to
We
hear
will
the
have
news.
justice.
Alright, we're going to have to double check. What are we missing here? Let's see what we're missing. Alright, so the traitor's destruction. We just did that. We did lieutenants. We did wanted knuckle rot. We did spinal dust. Investigate the Amani catacombs. Stave of Dark Passions. That's weird. That's a glitch. Okay, so we did that. Captives at Deatholme we did. Escape from the Catacombs we did. War on Deatholme we did. The Twin Ziggurats, Rotting Hearts we did. Deactivate An'owyn. Tumor Supplies, Sun Crown Village. Into Occupied Territory, Culinary Crunch. Down the Dead Scar. Oh. The Lady's Necklace, Missing in the Ghostlands. Yep. Fallen Courier, Golden Mist Village. Yeah. Trouble at the Underlight Mines. The Forsaken, yep. Anok-Sutan, yeah. Sanctum of the Sun. Farstrider Enclave, Clearing the Way. Little Dash of Seasoning. Yep. Investigate Andarath. Yeah. Bring me Kelgash's head. Okay. Retaking Deathwinter's Spire. Yeah. Delivery to Tranquillian. Maybe not that one. No, yeah, we do. Okay. Spirits of the Drowned. Salvaging the Past. Hints of the Past. Troll Juju. Yes. Play Coast. Help Ranger Valana. Windrunner Village. Friend of the Cinderai. Okay, so that's one of them. Friend of the Cinderai is the non-Blood Elf version. Okay, so there's one. Okay, so that's one. We need 2 quests. So one of them is Friend of the Cinderai, the non-Blood Elf version. Cool. So we found one. Dealing with Zeb Sora. Sultan Zeb Noah. Shadowpine Weaponry. Attack on Zebtella. Vanquishing a Quantion. Yeah, I remember that one. Okay. Forgotten Rituals. More Rotting Hearts. Magister. Yeah. Traitor's Shadow. Return to Arcanist Vandal. I see there are 2 quests called The Forsaken. That's our second one. Gotcha. So The Forsaken has 2 versions as well. That's our thing. There we go. I put that there. Okay. So that's where our other 2 are. They're both for non-Blood Elf characters. Cool. Okay, cool. So we investigated, we found out. And where are we going now? Now we have to go all the way up. Actually, I think I can Hearth. Silvermoon City Inn, yep. Got a cool 2-handed sword, but it is not for me. Okay, now Hero of the Cinderai, did I write it down? Yes, I did. Okay, so there are 2 quests left there. Yeah, this is why there's just a few slight little dialogue things that are different if you are not a... Let's go into this Hero of the Cinderai questline, by the way, because you're going to see this open up. Yeah, this is going to open us up with Envoy to the Horde. City of the Sun. Tranese. It's almost like Tranese. Oh, look at this. This is actually pretty cool. That we go into the front. Who are these people? Haldoran Brightwing. Grand Magister Ramath. Orthamar
It's too far away.
The rebuilding continues.
You seek audience with me, Paladin. I do not recall hearing of an appointment.
The beauty of Eversong endures.
Now that's one face I was not expecting to see so soon. This is quite good news, Gleehab. More ways than you can imagine.
I greet you on behalf of Silver. What I do for Quel'Thalas.
Forgot to give up my leveling up. So we did Greater Judgment. Now we have not unlocked this thing. Wrench Evil, because we did not pick Turn Evil. That would basically make it from, instead of a 15-second cooldown, oh, it becomes an instant move. So you can just spam Turn Evil, or Stand Against Evil. It now becomes AoE. That's probably better, actually. Man, that's probably better. But either way, we don't want any of that. We're skipping it. We also did not unlock a Just Reward. Oh, no, we did. Going down here. Yeah, we don't. We have it unlocked, but we're not choosing Holy Reprieve. We only need one more to open up this tier. That would make Forbearance be less. So instead of 30-second Forbearance, it's only 20. But we are picking Cavalier. Who would not pick that? Now Divine Steed is double charged. That's a great one. Who would not want that one? Okay, we probably can turn that off.
I proudly serve.
Okay, so Envoy to the Horde is the next one. This is considered what kind? This is considered an Undercity quest. So if you look at my sheet 4, Undercity only has one. Envoy to the Horde. So I don't have this. Paste it here. This is the only one. Undercity, Envoy to the Horde. I don't know why it only has one. If you look at the actual thing, you can only be a Blood Elf to get it. And that's, right? It's the only one. Oh, that means I can also go to my sheet. Actually check that one off because Undercity will be done. We've completed a lot more than 25. It's just categories at a time. There were doubts about our capabilities among our potential new allies. Of what use could we be to them when perceived as unable to deal with our problems at home? This changes everything. No longer will our power be questioned. We'll be able to join the Horde as equals. Take this letter to Sylvanas, ruler of the Forsaken. She's already on our side, but the news of Dar'Khan's death will be music to her ears. Prepare for a long trip, Lehab. If all goes well, she will send you to Orc.
We find
basically, prepare to not come back, my dude. We can read the letter. And actually, yeah, okay, when I'm in Undercity, I want to work on my jewel crafting stuff. It is with great... So here is... There is a portal somewhere. Oh, in there. Esteemed leaders of the Horde, it is with great pleasure that I, Lorthamar Theron, Regent Lord of Quel'Thalas, announce the fall of the Scourge commander known to us as Dar'Khan Drathir. Dar'Khan's foothold in our lands was brought up by critics of the Sindarai race. This is the Orb of Translocation. At numerous previous negotiations, we hope this event addresses any and all previous objections your graces might have harbored. Signed, Lorthamar Theron. P.S. Our Grand Magister has received word back from Outland regarding Thrall's question. The answer is with great certainty, yes. Cool, so we have now cast. We are in Undercity. There's an Orb of Translocation right there as well. Good to know. And we need to go under. We are not turning in Journey to Undercity, however. Oh, I didn't know there was a little side portal room there. Cool. Alright, while we're here... we also need to... I want to work on the jewel crafting for a minute. And mining? Mining is probably okay. Alright, so... Prospect... Well, we do need some. Yeah, actually, because... Well, maybe I should do some prospecting. It says I can prospect... Oh, it's Darkmoon Fair time. I freaking forgot to do Darkmoon Fair. Okay, we gotta do Darkmoon Fair tomorrow. I totally forgot about that. Gotta find a... want to find a guard because I want to do jewel crafting. I want to... Actually, we need to go to a... I don't know. We need a spot that has a smelting thing. Profession, trainer, jewel crafting. I want them to have a smelting, like a forge nearby. Okay, there's a forge. There's one kind of close. Alright, that's a monk trainer. Mining. Oh yeah, sure. You can train me in something. Cataclysm mining. Obsidian. Bronze, tin, silver. Okay. Take it. Jewel crafting. A heavy copper ring. Jeweler stuff. Lots of things to buy.
No one.
Don't think I need any of that. It's a bow merchant. Actually, I should
be quick about your business.
Sell. Take those. Well, they let me keep the swords. No, I'm gonna sell that. Okay. So, first things first, I guess I just want to prospect. Got a lot. At least until they're like... Not a ton. I don't want to do like all of them, but maybe until it turns green. Oh no. It's not turning green. I have a ton of ore though, so... There we go. It's green now. Okay, now we might as well make these stupid statues. We'll heal you. Oh, they take 8? I mean, but what else are we using them for? Let's talk to the jewel crafting trainer.
Be quick about your business.
A malachite pendant and a tiger's eye thing.
Trust no one.
Okay. Yeah, why would I not... What do I even need those for? I mean, they require a heck of a lot. Do they stack? Barely. Okay. Well, they're yellow now, and the prospecting is giving me nothing. Okay, well that got me to 35.
What is it?
One, I want to sell these things. They don't give me a lot, but it's better than nothing.
Embrace the shadow.
Hello.
2, teach me in lad malachite ring and an ornate tiger's eye necklace. Alright, so... We need delicate... That's 1 malachite. That's better. 1 tiger's eye, 2 malachite. So this is the best. So I need delicate copper wires, which take 2 bars. So now I'm gonna have to... Oh, I should add mining. Do I not? Where's the freaking smelting? should be there. Okay, let's go for smelting some copper. Okay, we're just going to do these a la carte. I'll make a couple of them. I should have been better about that. Alright, so now I can go with malachite pendants. Okay. I need 3. Okay. This is kind of annoying that the thing is way over there. Okay, delicate copper wire. Oh, I did level up from that too. Now I can do malachite pendants. Sure, why not? Seems fine. Okay, 42. Teach me something. No, teach me nothing. Okay. Where am I at? 42, so let's make 6 more. Super annoying. Because the prospecting comes out of it too. Okay. I mean, there's a small chance that this ups us. Alright, now I'm gonna go with this Tiger's Eye for the making of the Tiger's Eye band, even though there's nothing for me. Okay. We're still getting good here. 5. We're at 45. Pretty low, all things told. Nothing. Okay, so now we need a full 5 to get us up to 50. So we're gonna need 10 copper. 1, 2. Okay. And then now I can use that to make 5 delicate wires. Maybe it gets me a point, maybe not. I don't know. Guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Make 1. Malachite. Guess I'll just make, there. None of these really matter. Okay, so now we're up to 50. So now it is double gems. But actually, I think I would still go yellow for a little while.
What is it?
But now we can make bronze settings, core statues, elegant silver rings, bronze rings, thick bronze necklaces. Okay, so of course, these core statues. Yeah, we want those for sure. Oh, my inventories. Bro.
I have exactly.
Oh, I have all these rings, that's why. All these rings and amulets that I can't use. Okay.
Watch your back.
Alright, so core stone statues, definitely, that helps. Okay, so that requires shadow gems, but we also need bronze, which we have some. Okay, Tiger's Eye. I feel like I'm still going to go off of these for a little while. Alright, so while those are yellow, we can work on some of that. So we're going to build 6 more. My last 23, though, I definitely might as well make bronze. Right? Well, we need to... Good. Okay, delicate copper wires, sure. Oh, that just requires copper bars. Gotcha. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and make these malachite pendants. Get those out of there. Cool. Excellent. Let's go to trade. Trade if we can. 55.
I'm listening.
Nothing.
Victory for Silver.
Okay. Alright, what do we have here? We can still do these I have 5 there, so let me go with 10 more copper. So the goal would be if we could get to 75, that would be cool. I don't know if we can. Okay. And I do want to increase my jewel crafting to a certain level. I don't know that, like, classic jewel crafting really matters. Okay, Tiger's Eye bands. Cool on us. Good. Ah, we missed one. Okay, so we're gonna need to prospect. There's one. Got us a Tiger's Eye. Okay, and then we're gonna need to get 2 copper. Make 1 more delicate. The goal is to, let me at least get to 60. Crap. Takes a lot of ore to prospect, right? 5. Okay, we got a malachite. Try it again. Same as before. It's a little bit of a pain to do it this way, but... Are you freaking kidding me? Suck! Plus it takes 5 of my ore every time I do that, so it's really starting to cramp my style, bro. Okay, we got to 60, thank goodness.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles.
They sell for an okay amount. Alright, train me at 60.
Well, friend of the Grummles.
Yes, a simple pearl ring. I don't think we've had any pearls, though. And I don't think you can probably salvage pearls. Alright, so what are we going to do now? Now we need to do... Don't have any of those. Just a bronze setting just takes 2 bronze bars, so that's pretty decent. That takes bronze bars by themselves. So I have 6 of those I can do. Alright, so let's do that. We're going to build... We need 6... tin. Okay. We need 6 tin. Followed by 6 copper. And then we will use that to make 6 bronze. And that'll get us at least the use of our shadow. We can use our shadow things. Oh, that's going to give me... Oh, it's going to give me 12, but each one needed 2, so it's fine. Did gain a point of mining for all of that. Fine. Oh, you could just build bronze rings? Oh. Well, that's good. That's pretty nice, actually. Bronze settings. What am I waiting? Oh, it also requires 6 delicate copper wires. Son of a biscuit. This is fine. So we need 6 delicate copper wires. Because I need 12 more copper. We are almost done with this. As you can see, we're running out of mats here. And then, see, these bronze settings, that's probably better. But I feel like this is fine, because this will use up our gems. Yeah, these thick bronze necklaces. That gets us, this will get us to 66, plus we don't have a necklace. So that'll give us our first necklace. We can actually wear one of these. Can't do it right now, though. Okay. Alright. Got anything for me at level 66?
Hello.
Bronze Band of Force. Oh, I guess I didn't have that. Okay, that's cool. Weapon damage, 2 intellect, a lot of stuff. Alright, I think I don't have silver. That's 4 bronze bars, but the bronze setting is better. So let's go ahead and make all of our bronze now. Smelt our 17 tin. And then, because eventually we can just shift this. It's better than prospecting to make these things. Just completely flip them over into pure bronze. So we both have the bronze rings. And we have, how many do I need? 17. And then we'll go talk to Sylvanas soon. Which will then send us in to go talk to Thrall. It's all gonna be cool. And then, yeah, tomorrow I guess we'll start by, after we do our dino, we'll go look at Darkmoon Fair. Okay, we have 39 copper still. Maybe, okay, we're at 77 mining. Oh, 77.9. Cool, we jumped up to 80 mining from all this. 81. I'll take it. 82. Cool. 83. So we've gained almost 10 points of mining just screwing around, making bronze. Alright, so now we'll make these bronze settings. Until they're... Okay, now they're yellow. Should I go with the solid bronze ring? Well, we're at least going to make one. But I feel like, yeah, why would I not? Because in the beginning, they're going to be... Whoa. Aw, dang it. I wanted to do bronze settings, bro. Yeah, still. Go with them. Ah. Yeah, because even if they're 2 for 1, they are... That's a pretty good thing. 2 stam, 3 crit. Buy some of these other things. So I have made myself a nice little stash of gear.
Do not seek.
Alright, what do you got for me? A gloom band and a brilliant
son,
necklace.
where'd you find
I guess I
this?
didn't have character. Maybe I haven't taken a classic. Alright, what can I do with this? I have the bronze settings. I don't have shadow gems. Yeah, I feel like I don't have any more bronze though, so we are kind of cooked on that. But I have the settings. So I can't do anything with that. I don't have a pearl. Don't have silver. Can't make bronze. Don't have bronze. Don't have bronze. So the only even chance I have is if I get 2 shadow gems. So I guess let's prospect a little bit, right? Should I prospect or should I save? I probably should prospect. Why not, right? Malachite, Tiger's Eye. Is that all I'm gonna get? You would think every now and then I could get a shadow gem. Bummer. So just a bunch of Malachite and Tiger's Eye. Not worth it. Okay, cool. Alright, overall, actually I should go back and learn. There might be a smelting I could do over here because I passed them. But not too shabby. Not too shabby of an endeavor there. There's the mining trainer. Blacksmith. Oh, one of these guys was a mining trainer. Blacksmith. No? Oh, was the mining trainer over there by the jewel crafters? Maybe. Yeah.
What do you require?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at 80. Okay, so now we're gonna go turn in Sylvanas', only one thing. We're not turning in Journey to Undercity. We're just doing Envoy to the Horde. Process the canal. And then that's going to be it for today. Well, we're going to go to Thrall too, so we're going to have to portal our way to Thrall. But flying to have a personal meeting one-on-one with Sylvanas. Did mess with our jewel crafting. Ah, Sylvanas, still kicking around, huh? Avro's Dawnglaive? What is this?
Baladash Malanore.
Seek out Avaro's Dawnglaive. Let's look at that one. Seek out Avaro's Dawnglaive. This is was added in Cataclysm.
Hold your head high.
We don't need it right now.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
Speak quickly. I don't have time to waste on idle chatter. The Forsaken have become a force to be reckoned with, but there is still much to do in a given day. The city doesn't run itself. What do you want?
What joy is there in this curse?
Ah, a visitor from Quel'Thalas. What news do you bring?
I have no time for games.
It is done then. The foul traitor got what he deserved. You did this yourself, an impressive feat that proves that your race remains worthy, Glihab. I see that Lor'themar has additional news that will greatly improve his relations with the trolls and their war chief.
We are the Forsaken.
Trolls and their war chief.
We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
Okay, so there's one called Meeting the Orcs. That one might. Meeting the Orcs. This is considered an Orgrimmar quest. Cool. So this is... We have how many Orgrimmar? 3. Yeah, so this is going to be our first Orgrimmar. We're going to do the second one. Orgrimmar. The second one is the Horde version of this, and the third is then we can go kill Onyxia.
What joy is there
I haven't
in
lost
this
any
curse?
love for my homeland or its people, as you know. I fought tooth and nail for Silvermoon to be allowed a place beside Undercity and Orgrimmar at the negotiating table.
This should silence any opposition. Take this letter to Sourfang and Orgrimmar. As leader of the Orcs, he must have a say in accepting the Cinder Eyes pledge. I've added my own seal to the letter as a personal endorsement. Go northwest of the city and board the Zeppelin bound for Dar'Khan
We are the
Tower.
Forsaken.
There actually
we will
might be...
slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
That's it? There's no... There's no portal? I thought there was a portal. I think in the mages... I think actually in the mage quarter we can be sneaky about this. Quicker than even... Well, I do think we can go to the Zeppelin Tower and... Wait, that counts as an Orgrimmar quest, right? Yeah. I think we can go to the Zeppelin Tower and just portal there, but actually, we can ping-pong portal by going up here, portaling to Hellfire Peninsula, then immediately turn around and portaling. Oh, I forgot we can fly. What am I doing? I'm so used to being grounded. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, we can portal out to Hellfire. And then immediately turn around a portal, but it will take us to Orgrimmar instead of Undercity. One of my favorite little hacks. Brings us to the Pathfinder's Den. I don't even know what that... I don't know what that last... There is one more quest, I just don't know what it's called. Oh, it's right there. Moved it. Who is this? Dar'Khan. He leads it now, so it's currently... Horde is currently led by a troll again.
Drumka.
He looks dope. You have... Can I read that? No, it's sealed. Oh, it can be read.
The Horde.
Esteemed leaders of the Horde, it is with great pleasure that I, Lorthamar Theron... Oh. The letter bears the additional seal of Lady Sylvanas Windrunner.
I serve the Horde.
You have traveled far to meet with me, Blood Elf. What brings you to Orgrimmar?
Speak quickly.
Sourfang begins to read the letter.
Truth.
Sylvanas, she is persistent, even going so far as to send a champion of Silvermoon. How will this be changing, Penny?
I am Sarfang, brother of Broxigar.
That's awesome. I didn't realize he was Broxigar's brother. That's dope. Okay, allegiance to the Horde. This actually counts as a Silvermoon City burning crusade. So this is the one Silvermoon City quest, right? Yes. So this will be our one Silvermoon City quest. Perfect. And so we can add that on there too as we just go capital, capital, capital. Silvermoon City. He wants us to go back there. That is what's it called? Allegiance to the Horde. Your people suffered a great betrayal by the Alliance. You succeeded in fighting off the Darnassian attacks and the spies from Ironforge. Now you defeated a powerful Scourge leader at the footsteps of your home. Your worthiness is no longer in question. It's clear now that we need each other. Turn to Lorthamar, tell him I have heard your message and accept. Sourfang crushes the letter inside his palm. Welcome to the Horde, Elf.
In battle, strategy is as important as strength.
And it is called Allegiance to the Horde. Oh, so basically this is the kind of we are cementing the alliance between the Horde and the Blood Elves. It's pretty cool. That's a lot. Luckily, I kept my Hearthstone still there. We could have gone back by going down there, but even quicker. We have a Hearthstone set here. And this is going to be it. This is going to be where we cap it today. So tomorrow we will kick off Dinosaurs. We'll look at Darkmoon Fair quests. Cannot fly in this town. And then we will begin the same journey, rinsing and repeating all of these things with Gleekon. Will it be harder, easier as a rogue? I don't know. I am a little scared. Maybe she'll get slightly better gear. If it's too hard, she will turn off Chromie time to go do it. That's even possible. You might not be able to. You might be able to. You should be able to, actually. So, worst case scenario, we will turn off Chromie time, but we'll take it as far as we can. We should be able to get pretty far. And here we go. Allegiance to the Horde, now sworn.
The Sunwell must be protected.
Your work has helped advance our race's cause a tremendous deal. Brace yourself for great changes, Gleehab. We are now officially part of the
Audiel
Horde.
Shalom.
Pretty awesome. We have now completed allegiance to the Horde. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for watching, listening, and tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next episode of Lore of Warcraft. This one's in the pipe. 5x5.